After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, Burrow's first play going to the air. On the move, headed right. Going deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Gun. First down, Burrow to throw. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
11 mighty. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Flushed out of the pocket. Jukes one defender, and it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. Has it at the 7. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw. Now he takes it. Escapes a defender. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their early lead to 13. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
On 1, right?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Burrow escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. He tucks it and takes off. That's a pickup of 17 yards. Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
And they take this in for the score.
On 2, ready? 11 coming. Here we go.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. It's cut at the 4. He's got the...
Here we go.
He's back to throw. Headed out right. Sheds off a rusher. Now here he goes. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. That's the half here in Super Bowl 62. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He was downright amazing with 3 touchdown passes and another one scored on the ground for good measure. Both these teams making their final adjustments. It's about time to get back out to the Super Bowl. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Kate Scott.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter.
Ready. Quick, yellow. Ready.
Jacobs hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And now the Bengals have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Here we go.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
This return starts at the 5. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Cut by Burton. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's on the move. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals trying to end this before the final quarter. Burrow from the gun. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Packers and this running back headed back out for a new series.
Here we go.
And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Gets this one to Watson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Through the defense it goes, room to burn. The 40. Into the red zone. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
The Bengals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit Pater 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. They've got first down from the 31.
Let's get set.
Burrow setting to throw. Chased out to his right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
From the 39. Escapes, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the Packers at a 50B out there for this 3rd down play. Now Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. Hits the 20. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. McPherson at the point after. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Now, after delivering that ball, we see some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Holmes now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First down throw, here's Love. This is reeled in by Reed. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
Let's go. Smith, red. Check, pink.
On 2nd down, Jim, he loses the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Play fake, it's Love. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And the offense recovers, they can still advance it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Down, yellow, line, ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Okay,
it's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Here we go. Opposite, green, blue, check.
Going run again with Jacobs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now. All right, go. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by All. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On the run right, throwing deep. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Jaden Reed to return this. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And they get it back. A huge play continues. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers picked up the fumble and ran it home. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. Down the run right. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of it.
And he's got it, touchdown! But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. McPherson at the point after. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Oh, boy, it's intercepted. And the Packers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. Running on first here with Jacobs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Ready. Set, cut.
Love from the gun. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense.
They connect on the deep shot. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean,
And no, they faked it! And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And he'll go down here at the 16.
these guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Packers into a nickel defense. 3rd down. Throwing is Burrow. On the move, headed right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He's on the move. Oh, he got free. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Another score for him this game. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready. Set. Put. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And now the Bengals have it! And they limit the damage on the return.
On 1, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Throwing now, following the turnover. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Another score for him this game. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Able to get it to Reed. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Black Ultra.
Love out of the shotgun. That's Reed on a slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ready?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. Here he goes again. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Packers cut into the lead by another point. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
On 1, ready? 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go.
QB sneak coming. And he's in yet again. Another rushing score. The Bengals running them out of the building. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. He finds his way in on... Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get 2, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing, Love. Gets this one to Watson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Down. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he can't escape. They drop him to the turf. Got a flag down, though, from early indications. Think this might be on the offense. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Love to throw again. Flush down out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now. Ready?
Another try following the sack. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set, ready. Black swap, check white.
Turning to Jacobs on third. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Carney's kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field.
Uh-oh, miscommunication. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Come on, set, switch, yellow, Smith, red, check, pink.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Carney's kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal and
Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And they steal it back on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
10 cycle. Hut, hut.
Love now to throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Ready, ready, set.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. He's on the move. He can run it.
Set, set.
Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him.
Right?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, but look at this, he gets it back. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Cut by Jacobs. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers take 7 points off the deficit. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Chased out to his right. That's complete inside the 35. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers all set to get back out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. To the air with Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut into the lead by another point. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Their offense running back out now. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Caught. There's that rookie out of Florida State. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Santos connects on the point after. And the Packers take 7 points off the deficit. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout.
Gun.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Took off with it again. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. Returns looking good so far. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. And it's all over. The Cincinnati Bengals are your Super Bowl champions. Here's Commissioner Goodell to award the coveted Lombardi Trophy to the Cincinnati Bengals, Super Bowl 62 champions. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Huard here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.